All right, here we go. Hey guys, welcome to Money Farming YouTube channel. And in this video, we're gonna be diving deep into basics of AI trading with FreqAI, and we're gonna take help of ChatGPT as well along the way. Okay, so let's get into it. And okay, so coming to the Freq Trade uh, official documentation, we stumble upon FreqAI. So in my YouTube channel, we have already covered a lot about like AI and stuff. So I'll show you. Um, okay, I think I have to change the banner there. Anyway, um, so see here, FreqAI configuration, running like examples. You can check that out, and a lot of examples and feature engineering installing FreqAI. So um, we have done that before. Um, why I'm doing it now again is because of there's like a lot of changes has happened on FreqAI, um, and like new development and everything. Like to show you what I mean, um, go to their GitHub page and you can see it for yourself. So instead of develop branch, go to FreqAI. You see, well, it is like merged into the same branch, I think. No, I think you have to, yeah. So FreqAI, and then all right. So yeah, it has been merged. Sorry, it has been merged into development branch, or there might be some other. Hang on. Let me see. Develop stable. So still is FreqAI. Hasn't been much changes there. Active is stable. So here I think we have integration of FreqAI. Yeah. So it has been merged. All right. Now you can see it's like this, like a lot of changes happening. Okay. um, you can see the like. Well, let's look at the issues and well, like a lot of changes there. So it's really good time to get start and deep dive into it. So um, hang on, I'm changing my changing the banner here. Give me a moment. I'm gonna take the banner of this one, but I think it's SVG. Yeah. All right. So yeah, all right. Can I upload SVG? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. SVG to JPEG. Just give me one moment, guys. Well, Okay, convert to JPEG. Okay, got it. Hmm. All right. So let's deep dive into it and see what it has for us. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna go with the thin and orientation, vertical, and keep it around here. Okay. So let's see. um, so FreqAI is a software designed to automate a variety of tasks associated with training a predictive machine learning model. Um, to generate market forecasts given a set of input signals. In general, FreqAI aims to be a sandbox for easily deploying robust machine learning libraries on real time data. Yeah. So, um, hang on. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3. Okay. So, um, okay. So you can see that um, so it's a like you know so it's a software that designed to automate the variety of tasks that is related to like training a predictive machine learning model. And like in machine learning you can add like deep learning, reinforcement learning. These are all kinds of like machine learning. Okay. um and but like in general it aims to be a sandbox, okay, for easily deploying robust machine learning libraries on real time data. So I know like people have also used this, but like this is really good library. Like this is the only library on internet that you can find for machine learning. It's like real time deployment. It will work. You don't have to worry about anything at all, and it will take care of all your problems related to machine learning trading. Okay. Numeral. um No, I haven't heard about it. Let me see what it is. New. Okay. Join the hardest data science tournament on the planet. Build the world's open hedge fund by modeling the stock market. I think yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I have like seen it in Kaggle. Yeah, like in Kaggle, they host some competition or something. I mean, before this, I think they had hosted some competition on Kaggle. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Hmm. People are giving good results, man. Stack data scientist, this tournament signals. Whoa, one NMR is equivalent to $28. Whoa, cool. GitHub docs. It's interesting. Um, So what kind of data is packet validation? This has gathered the best data scientists in the world and let them build machine learning models on the highest quality stock market data. Wall Street Quant's world's best data scientist. Okay, investment process. Hmm, cool. So feature natural neutralization, hello numeral, target ensemble. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna see it. It's just that like this kind of model noise, like I mean, it's good for just like they build just model, like it's like I haven't seen anyone that like that can deploy this machine learning model. Uh, I mean, when I was working, I mean, I'm still working, and like a couple of years ago, I built all this everything like from scratch. Okay, like API service for like sending orders, training, retraining it weekly, and like CI/CD pipeline, like everything, because back then it didn't existed, you know, and that's why yeah, FreqAI is the best tool out there right now. Um, we can look at what they're using, but it's mostly, technically speaking, it's how you pre-process data and all this modeling and all. So for feature engineering and all this stuff, I think this might be valuable. We're gonna be taking like a lot of help from ChatGPT too. So for instance, if I just like see, uh, I'll just like send it to AI, okay, all this stuff, and then we're gonna deploy it, okay, this one, and I'm gonna ask it to like summarize it for me, okay. If you are a senior AI trading um, engineer, and you have around 20 years of experience in building um, AI models for trading and deploying them live for um, crypto market, and um, so you basically know pretty much everything related to this. Now from now on uh, I want you to reply my conversation, my questions as um, AI trading GPT. Okay, so to confirm that, yeah, XGBoost. Yeah, I mean, so this is actually like ensembling technique. In some cases, back in the day, like people use like XGBoost just to like in all over Kaggle and all over this Kaggle. You must know about Kaggle, right? They would use machine learning, light JVM, like all this ensembling model like cat boost and something. But we have seen that, like, I mean, we'll be applying this as well, that we have seen the like very instant boost in like AI, chat GPT, deep learning. I mean I'm telling you guys, like, their model exists that you still haven't have heard about it. Like, have you guys heard about liquid networks, like liquid neural networks? I mean, that we're going to be using it in our model. So it's actually like in, I mean, last 1 year or two something, they like released the paper. How it works? No, it actually works as like neurons, like in our brain. Okay, and you can solve this problem with less parameter. Like they have used like 19 parameters just to like train a drone uh, to like uh, in this 3D environment to detect object or something. So you just imagine, like, so yeah, we're gonna be talking a lot about like parameters, where which model is good, which is not, how to apply it, how it works, like everything. Okay. um, and it's kind of like most of the time it will be like reading, researching, and then like what I'll be doing is like we're gonna trade it, like code it. Okay, it's like get deep into it and then like deploy it as well in a live market environment. So yeah, so we start the conversation. Reply with yes, got it. Okay, memory updated. Okay, see, so they have like their chat gpt has already like updated some sort of like memories, so we can actually go and like see what different memories we have. So this is the first memory act as now I'm gonna ask it to summarize this. Okay. uh, Hey, AI trading gpt, could you summarize this um, for me to understand it better? And you can also extend on each points which you see fit, as you are the expert. Don't worry about the words, explain it in simple and like concise pattern. Okay, so here's the okay, so let's break down the features and functionalities of FreqAI in a straightforward way. So you know see, FreqAI is an open source, not for profit software tool designed to automate the process of using machine learning model to make market forecasts based on it. So it doesn't involve any commercial aspects like selling crypto to, okay, being useful for. Okay, so key features is like self-adaptive retraining, which is what it does is the system automatically retrains its machine learning models during live trading to adapt to changing market conditions. I'm telling you guys, if you code this stuff, no, like if somebody is trying to code this stuff, everything from scratch, it's gonna take years and years of time. I mean, right now in today's time, it's like it reduced to less, but like still, man, like CI/CD, you have to look at the DevOps, then API, then retraining, and then like you know in production environment where you get like this feedback loop of training, get prediction, retraining, you know so why it's important is that this ensures that the models stay relevant and effective over time, improving prediction accuracy. Okay, second is rapid feature engineering. So what it does is that like users can create complex feature sets, like over 10,000 features, quickly based on simple strategies they define. Okay, we're going to talk more about this. We're going to talk a lot about this later on. Why it's important is its rich feature sets can provide more nuanced insights and improve the model's predictive power. High performance, it's like what it does is that like it uses threading to separate model training and inference processes and can use GPUs for faster computations, keeps the latest models and data in RAM for a quick access. And why it's important is that it actually speeds up the entire process from training to prediction and trading, enhancing the representativeness of trading actions. Okay, so what it's saying now is so here, right? I mean, we all know that like AI model doesn't work without GPUs. Okay, So they have already done this for us. And like realistic back testing is like, what it does is like it actually simulates how self-adaptive training would have performed on historical data. So including the ability to automate the retraining process during back testing. So this is good. So why it's important is like it actually allows traders to test strategies with a closer approximation to how they would perform in real trading scenarios. Extensibility is what it does is that can integrate with any machine learning library available in Python, providing flexibility to use various algorithms, including classifiers and neural networks, right? And why it's important is that like offers the freedom to experiment with different approaches and technologies, smart outlier removal. Now you can like read it, okay? It's like it's very simple. And so if I go here, no, it's like uh, now it makes sense that like this is really good, you know, that it's telling you what it does, why it's important, what it does, and what it's more like. See this one. So data cleaning and dimensionality reduction is like handles missing data NANs before processing and reduces data dimensions to make processing faster and more efficient. And why it's important, it actually improves performance and accuracy of models by focusing on the most relevant features. I mean, this is very important, okay? Um, we're gonna learn about it. So deploying bot fleets. This is also very important for deployment purposes. What it does is that it allows one bot to handle model training while others use the trained models to execute trades. So this is that reinforcement learning stuff. We're going to be doing reinforcement learning as well. And why it's important, it actually optimizes resource use and scales up trading operations efficiently. Okay. So to sum it all is that like each of these features contributes to making FreqAI a powerful tool for anyone interested in using AI for trading in the crypto markets. This emphasis on automation, performance, and extensibility makes it suitable for both novice and experienced traders. All right, so um, let's continue and let's get going. Okay, so this is the easiest way to start the process of so light GBM regressor. So this is from the template. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start my Visual Studio Code. um, yeah. Hang on, I think I have GPU resourced one. um, yeah. Okay, so so you can see here FreqAI models as well. So we can actually take from the templates. So here config examples this. So why don't we go to the GitHub page and see it from there. So config examples, and then so here you can see config freqai.example.json, binance.example.json. So we got that strategy. It will pick it up from itself. Strategy path is freq trade and templates. So freq trade and templates. Okay, see this one. So here, right now what we can do here is we just like clone it. All right, my VM has started, so let me see. it has GPU in it, so that I can show you the full example. Okay, so see, I have FreqTrade here. Now I'm just gonna update it. Okay, git pull. So it's gonna update all the like files and stuff to the latest version. And let me show you that. So yeah, so we are error, your local changes to the following files would be overwritten by merge. Okay, please commit your changes or stash them before you merge. Yeah, why not? So all right, so we can check it out. The GPU, see, so we have CUDA version 11.2 installed, driver version this, memory is 16 gigs, right? So we got 16 gigs GPU. And what I think it's Tesla, NVIDIA SMI fan, yeah, Tesla T4. Okay, so let's run it. I think I have a couple of environments. So Conda, activate, FreqTrade, or FreqAI. Yeah, FreqAI. Okay, so let's reinstall the new version. So I'm gonna do pip install our requirements dot FreqAI, right? Hang on. Requirements, do they have nice, the simple one. So so I got dev FreqAI hyperauth plot. I think I'm gonna go with the FreqAI. Requirements FreqAI RL text, and also like update it. First upgrade the pip. Okay, which Python version do I have? 310. That works. FreqAI RL dot text could not open this. Well, why? Uh, oh yeah, we don't have the FreqAI anyway. Let's see. So here FreqAI.txt. You know what? I'm just gonna like create new branch, and like just completely new. FreqAI, and then go there. Clone the new version of FreqTrade. Okay, so all right, let me know if you guys have any questions. Anything. It's like later on we're gonna be doing like feature engineering, where what so I'm gonna run like 3 different series on YouTube. It's like first one is like basics of crypto trading. I'm gonna call it like breaking good series with like basics of crypto trading. So that in that section of series, I want to like teach trading from like traders perspective, like so like charting, drawing, and all this stuff, like forward testing. The second perspective is like algorithmic trading, applying that to like write code on it. And then the third thing is like this AI, building AI model to do it. Okay, so we got the this. So I'm gonna just like requirement FreqAI. I just want the bare minimum. Okay, so let's install everything here. um, it might take some time. Yeah, while it's going on, let's learn about the here. Okay, so let's learn about it. So we're just gonna run it and then see it. Okay, so is what it will say is like you will see the boot up process of automatic data downloading followed by simultaneous training. Okay, now an example strategy prediction model and config to use as a starting point can be found in here. Okay, so this is what we are using. Okay, see this. Going to template model is this. So this is the model that we are using, second one, and this. Okay, so this is our configuration. Now like once you go deep into the code, source code, no, you'll see that like you can also do deep learning with it, like so go to the templates and you can see this hybrid strategy. um so I think I have to go to AI, right? So FreqAI base models, right? So you can see this, we have RL section, we have base models, like see uh, PyTorch and TensorFlow as well, and this is the base model for regression model. So we can use the light GBM, XGBoost, and all this stuff, and it is here for reinforcement learning. So FreqTrade. Okay, so we installed everything. Data currently this behavior conflicts with cryptography and TensorFlow. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's run that example. Okay, so I'm gonna go there, copy it, or you know what, I actually like to write it so that it makes sense. So I'm gonna do this. All right, uh I would ask you guys to do the same as well, so that like you can practice. So FreqTrade config is so config examples, config.freqai JSON. Strategy is FreqAI uh, example strategy, and FreqAI model no is light GBM regressor, and strategy path is like FreqTrade and templates. Okay, so that's our strategy path. All right, now I'm gonna run it and we'll see. So it's using Binance Exchange. So yeah, it's downloading the data as they said. You're gonna see some data downloading boot up process. So for algo for Bitcoin, so 3 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. What do they have there? I wanna see. So config example, this is the configuration we are using. So we are trading on 3 minutes time frame, but this is the features. So every 15 days we're gonna train it. Batches period 7 days. Include time frame is like 3 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour time frame. All these 3 time frame, and then so this is the correlated pair list. And yeah, so let it download, and it's now it's training, right? So with SVM, you know, it's actually like doing some like kernel trick um, to basically like check the data, you know. Okay, so let it train. um, I don't think it's configured to use GPU, is it? Yeah, it hasn't configured to use GPU. So that's what we're gonna learn like in the later section. Hang on, let me see how much. So we are 36 minutes. Yeah, we have a lot of time here right now. Okay, so so parameter table configuration, yeah. So let's go to configuration, and here you can see. So yeah, we're gonna be going through that later on. What I wanted to show you is the parameter table. Okay, so here because we can't do this without GPU, guys. Okay, even if you have powerful CPU, it's like you need to have GPU. Yeah, so here I think we can hang on, I'm just gonna search for it. Yep, so n jobs, thread count, set the number of threads, task type GPU or CPU. Yeah, so with the task type we can set it to use GPU. Okay, now I don't know about the light GBM, what Microsoft does with this, like do they allow to use, I mean obviously they are allowed to use GPU, but like everyone have their like different way to do it. So yeah. That's why I use like XGBoost, XGBoost makes it easy to use it. So actually as it's training now, I think we can go there and look at it. Okay, so yeah man, it's a mess, it's a messed up here. So it's just like training. Okay, so let me see if I can go there and access it. No. Okay, so I think I have to do a lot of configuration, but you can see here that it's training now, so just to show you what it's doing. So from the, can we go to the beginning? I don't know, it's actually the same thing, but I just want you to show you that okay, so here we go. So see here, no model is ready for this, so returning null values to the strategy. So as it checks there's no model, it starts training. Okay, so see, we are using FreqTrade, we are going to that directory FreqTrade, to the FreqAI, and then base model I was showing you, right guys, right? Base model, and then we are taking the base regression model, and that's actually starting the training process for 1 inch. And so don't worry about that warning. So it actually like starts training after dropping 20 training points due to NAN like value. And then as we like start training, we use SVM for all the data cleaning process. See data kitchen, and then we got the training features, and so we started training the model on this much data points, and then so so the number of data points in the trained data set is this. Feature number of features used is 569, and start training from score this. So it done training. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna start new connection here, and we're gonna look at the files that it's trained on. Okay, so that is why we have to do this in like Docker, so on the next video, it's like we're gonna be doing it in the Docker, using Docker compose, so that it's like, I mean, we can work from one terminal and then look at the Docker container. Yeah, so I got it. Let's go to the FreqAI and FreqTrade. So here we have our models. So go to the user data, right? Now here we have FreqAI models, which is like custom model there, but like here I think we can go to and look at with a FreqAI, and then here you can see all the files that's been like being used from here. Okay, so see, so for the prediction models we have all this like cat boost classifier for multi-target regression multi-target, same with LightJBM, same with PyTorch, then XGBoost, and we have like reinforcement learning as well, and then there's like random forest classifier too. For Torch we have machine learning model MLP, multi-layer perceptron, and this is also like transformer model, so it's very easy. I actually built one before with TensorFlow transformer model. Yeah, it was performing really well too. So if you guys know about this stuff, you should really look into it. Okay, because with attention what transformer model uses, it's like you can make connection with like the data points, like meaning like the columns, or just say it's like so if I have like, so imagine, okay, I have pivot points, just for daily pivot points. Okay, now when you give it to simple XGBoost model, no, it just like does some matrix multiplication, this, that, and then it gives you number. What transformer does differently, is like so in pivot points we have so in pivot points we have like so check this out. Okay, so this is my like pivot, daily pivot. Okay, and then here we'll have something like support or resistance something. Now the simple model doesn't really comprehend how they are like related, but transformer model will know that like, okay, this is the center, this is there, and over time, it will get better at recognizing this. So as the market comes around here, it will make decision only. So in the attention map, in the attention like graphics or like visualization, you can see model is paying more attention around here. Okay, so model is becoming like focused on that point where the most probable trade that you can get. Okay, not in the middle, right around that point. So it's actually like a human trader, but in like it has like much more power and all this stuff to make predictions. Okay, all right, so once the training is done, it will just we'll see the interface, and yeah, now I think so yeah, I think we should stop the streaming here, So from the next tutorial, now we can move on to, so we actually just scratched the surface for the introduction and like, just deployed this one. Then it's like all this approach is there. I have explained in my previous video, couple of, I mean, last year I did that, but like all you have to know is this, okay? It's like features, labels, training, train data, test data, and then inferencing, which is like in production. You make like prediction and then you use it and see, okay? So see the process of feeding a trained model, new unseen data on which it will make prediction, okay? So this we did. Now we're gonna do it with Docker, okay? And I think, you know what, like let's do it with Docker, so if you are using Docker, a dedicated tag with FreqAI dependencies is available as FreqAI. So as such, you can replace the image line in your Docker compose file with image this, okay? This image contains the regular FreqAI dependencies similar to native installs. Cat boost will not be available on ARM based devices. If you like to use PyTorch or reinforcement learning, you should use the torch or RL tags image, which is like this or this, okay? So here is, they say we do provide an explicit Docker compose file for Docker compose FreqAI, which can be used via Docker compose file this and run, or can be copied to replace the original Docker file. This Docker compose file also contains a disabled section to enable GPU resources within Docker containers. This obviously assumes the system has GPU. Yeah, this is very important, guys. Okay, now I think after this, no, we should read this. So this is the article that's been written by from these guys, from like who built AI, FreqAI. Okay, so we can actually like we'll be reading it and seeing how they like built it, what's the motivation behind it, and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna just like read it, okay, and then yeah. So but first let's do the Docker thing. Yeah, so here, right? So Docker, all right, let's do the Docker thing. I'm gonna stop the training now. So see, it has like saved the model, so we can see the model here, user data, models, unique ID, this. So this is what I wanted to show. Go to the user data, models, and then unique ID. So here you can see all the models for the training that we did. Okay, it's like job.lib or pickle file. So see, so this is for 1 inch, algo. So it's like they have different ID, okay, unique IDs. So every trade has its like every training, it has its own like unique ID. So after a couple of like 7 days, it's like purge. So purge the model, meaning like if we have like 3 4 something, no, we actually like reduce the space size anyway. So the thing is like everything is in there, okay, you can see it. And now let's do the Docker thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back, go to the Docker and see what's in there. So for ARM, custom develop FreqAI, FreqRL, Jupyter plot. So this is what we want, okay? So I'm just gonna Docker compose. I have got Docker compose, right? What? I don't have Docker compose. Do I have Docker? Yeah, I do have Docker. So installing Docker compose, it's easy then. Um, so let's get it. You got the Docker compose. Now let's do it. Docker compose f um, here docker compose FreqAI rn, then run. Actually wanted to show you guys some interesting thing as well. So all right. Okay. One moment. So yeah, we can just like run it. I wanted to run it in like background, so just what we just tested it, right? Ah, okay. Think I have to add the path. So curl chmod plugins. Oh, they have changed it. Okay, previously we used like this, so they have changed it. Okay, docker compose f docker compose FreqAI.yaml, and then just like run it. I want so we can do this c detach run container in background and print container id, or we can give it environment variables, interactive mode, all this stuff. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna run it in detach mode. Yeah, so d so um yaml up d, sorry. So l, so now it's gonna like pull the images and then do all the analysis. Okay. um, so this docker compose file also contains a disable section to enable GPU resources with docker containers. All right, so I think I'm gonna cancel it and then um, enable it to enable the GPU resources. Okay, so see capabilities, GPU count 1 NVIDIA. So yeah, so it has been like commented out. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna log in this environment and then do the editing from Vim. Okay, uh from Visual Studio Code. Let me know if you guys have any questions so far though. um so one moment guys. um yeah, so all right, here we go. So now I can access from Visual Studio Code. So let me open the config file and host. um, AJ host name is this IP and user is Ajay, right? Yeah. So all right, let's do it. Connect to host Linux. Yes, I want to continue. So guys, we got the server here. Now I can open the file, open folder. I want the FreqAI folder, and yep, FreqAI. So yep, so it's doing all the authentication and stuff. All right, where were we on the Docker? We were looking at this compose file. So here I want to like I want to disable this. So enable GPU image and GPU resources. Make sure to uncomment the whole deploy section. Okay, so build step the only needed when additional dependencies are needed. So in the docker file.custom, now we can run like we can write okay, let's install the Docker extension. It would be helpful. So yeah, so see here, as they were saying, no additional dependencies from here. So we are taking like PyTorch AI, okay, image. But like suppose if you wanted to like from there, see we are using this one for now. This one, we can use this one too, right? FreqAI RL and develop FreqAI as well. So right now we are using Torch. So NVIDIA GPU expose API on port 8080. Instead of 8080, I want to expose it on 071. Okay. Let me see what ports do I have open. Okay. Yeah, all right. So let's see if this works or not. So we got this exhibit regressor, FreqAI example strategy. This so instead of exhibits, no, we already trained light GBM, which is like quite light as well, you know. I mean, that's why they named it light. So I'm just gonna change it to light GBM regressor. Okay. And yeah, I think we're good to go now, right? So yeah, let's do it from here on the terminal. Okay. So I'm gonna activate the FreqAI, and then do this here, right? Or was it this one? So docker compose f docker. Hang on, gotta go to the FreqTrade. Docker compose f docker. And then I want this file, right? Docker compose FreqAI.yaml, and I want to up it and then like run it on the background. So it's gonna install all the libraries, layers and stuff. So it is actually like building an image, you know, standalone application with all the dependencies inside it. Okay. packed into it. So yeah. So guys, I think I'm thinking of doing this course, Python in container, which is very helpful. Um, I would recommend this course if you guys can, learn it. So it's actually like use Python for everything. It teaches Docker, volume, expose, entry point, CMD, containers, Kubernetes too. Like, come on, man. Like, um, because for machine learning, for machine learning and data science, we will be using Docker, and Kubernetes uses Docker a lot. So for running multiple instances, like even this very website Udemy, it's running on some container for sure. Okay, so check this out as well. I'm gonna be live streaming, like I'm gonna be doing this course, so you can see it as well. But because of like copyright and stuff, yeah, I'm gonna be putting this. I have this course already, so I'm gonna put it on different screen, gonna code it, and then you can, yeah. So yeah. All right. So we pull the could not select device driver NVIDIA with capabilities GPU. What? All right. I think I'm gonna give this error to ChatGPT and ask it what the heck is going on. Uh, okay. Hey ChatGPT, can you tell me what was going on here and how to solve it? So I'm gonna give the error and then the code for the Docker compose file, and let's see what it comes up with. I think it's basically like some kind of driver issues, I think. So there, the error message you're encountering this indicates the issue with Docker not being able to access the NVIDIA GPU on your system. This can happen due to a few reasons, mainly around Docker not being set up to properly interface with NVIDIA GPUs. Here's how you can address this issue. So you need to add NVIDIA Docker support. What? Install to allow containers to utilize GPUs resources. So toolkit enables Docker containers to leverage GPU. Here's you can ensure that NVIDIA drivers are installed. Make sure your system has NVIDIA drivers installed and they're up to date. Yeah, you can check. We already did check this. Yeah, guys, at the start, it's like it's all configuration. Like, do you have GPU or not? I mean, it's not easy task, configuring all this, but like with ChatGPT, it has become very easy. So we have driver version this, CUDA version this, you know. Yeah. All right. So install the NVIDIA container toolkit. So this is how we install it. All right. You know what? Let's just copy and paste it. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna restart the Docker. And then we can update the Docker compose file. So deploy section, it looks like you mentioned commented or critical parts that might be needed for a successful deployment of the GPU. Make sure deploy section is properly uncommented and configure as needed for your project. Okay. I think I have disabled it. Yeah, I mean, come on. Yes, so we got that. Come on, man. So we restart the Docker. Docker is running. Uh, so we can check. So we already installed Docker Compose. So this is systemctl status Docker. So it is running here. Graph driver. Okay. Let's see then. Now we can run the same command again now. Yeah. So Docker Compose file. Go to Docker. With Docker Compose FreqAI, and then we up it. Then run it in the background. Yep. So it started now. Okay. So it fixed the problem. So we can look. The container is running. See, this is our tag. We can give different name to it later on, but this is the command that we are running, created 5 minutes ago, and we can now see it in the ports 8071. If it is open, I don't think it's opened. Yeah. So tag is FreqTrade. Okay. Config not found. FreqTrade user data config.json not found. What? User data config.json. It's not found. So Docker custom here, Docker compose. FreqTrade. So this is why I actually go to the container itself. Docker ps, right? So Docker see, there's error, right? That's why it's restarting. So Docker bash. How do I access the interface? Hang on. So well, I can't access the internet because it's like restarting. So I think I'm gonna stop FreqTrade for now and then see what's going on there. The user data, there's no config file right here. So FreqTrade. I don't want it to go there anyway. So my config file is in like config examples. And then this is my config file. Okay, and let's see what it does now. So suppose f docker update. So let's see. Wait. No log file. Are you kidding me? You got the config file, but again, no such file or directory. This logs FreqTrade logs mkdir make logs file, man. you know. No, user data. There's logs, right? But freqtrade.log is not there. It should create on its own, no? All right, let's see. Um, Docker, Docker compose FreqAI, update. Hmm. Yeah, I think we have to look into this issue later on. Um, but anyway, I think we are over 1 hour now, and yeah, you can stop the live stream here. But like, why is it saying that like FreqTrade user data logs FreqTrade? I mean, it is there, right? So volumes user data FreqTrade user data. Okay. I think what's going on, no, there's like some misconfiguration there. So here it's like restarting, right? Because of that issue. So hang on, I think I have fixed for this. So okay. Docker exec best IT quick trade Docker ps Docker exec IT quick trade and then bash. Well, it is running. So I'm gonna stop quick trade. Well, now it's not gonna go. So Docker start quick trade, and then immediately I'm gonna run this one. So I got into inside this, and I got out of that. So it's actually basically like getting everything there. So we can look into this. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it should do it. Yeah, we're gonna look at this example later on. So I hope you guys liked the video, and what we're gonna do now is so um so we got this covered, right? So we're gonna read this in the next video. I'm gonna show you how they are, like, what's the basically like motivation behind FreqAI, and see they also release one paper as well. Check this out, this one research paper. So, and also how we can use XGBoost, CatBoost. So we're gonna be doing this, and yeah, and then we're gonna be moving on this section. So We got the introduction, configuration, we're going to be doing it. Parameter table, feature engineering, running a FreqAI, reinforcement learning, and then developer guides to a bit of that. Yeah. So I hope you guys like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't so, and like hit that bell notification, and comment below what you would like to see in this channel. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy trading.